MMA, UFC fighter, Pat Miletich, is coming on. He is on a mission. He's not only a world-class fighter, right? We're honored, of course, that he's coming on the show. But you know how he retired? He actually trained many, many others. We're talking about world-class fighters that must be, it's like training an Olympian. I would say even more so, because, look at the pole vaulter guy. He got trained. Oh, well, Remember the pole vaulter guy that he got his stuck on the pole? Anyways.
Yeah.
Just kidding. He's trained people. He's going to come out. We're going to talk about the situation. He's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant and dedicated his life to serving humanity, to get rid of the toxins that are in our system and our soil.
Right.
He knows this stuff inside out. Wait till you hear him. And we're talking world class. This guy knows how to clean out an MMA fighter, that needs to go in there and be one of the top, physically, prepared individuals on planet Earth when you get in the octagon, right?
Right.
So he's coming on. Between now and then,
that's exciting.
Let me say that I really can't, even despite what I'm about to say, that Vance, okay, because I'm not as composed as J.D. Vance. So, no, I'm not. I mean, that man.
We're going to talk about
that. That man was so composed. Everything that he said, okay, I'm assuming, because of the way he was composed, he could have stepped outside the box to serve me, with a knockout. It was a technical knockout. So I'm not even issuing criticism.
Yeah.
Because there were moments where he could have pounced and he didn't, and I'm not going to
I was a little disappointed, as you know.
Yeah, but you know what? Who was he playing to?
Right. The things that he did right was and
he didn't need to perform for my vote.
And listen, Tim Walz picked up on those things too that J.D. Vance was doing right.
Oh yeah, he had him boxed.
J.D. Vance appealed not to the commentators. He didn't take the bait from them, and he didn't take the bait from Tim Walz. What he did was look straight in the camera and talk to the American people.
He did that, and maybe a quarter way through, Tim Walz was like,
Tim Walz started doing it too. He was like,
because he saw he was getting spanked.
Oh yeah,
he was spanked in the following regard. JD was not hitting back and punching and going for the knockout. He knew he was going to get a TKO.
J.D. Vance was being so sweet and understanding.
He was being J.D. Vance.
And
wasn't he not being J.D. Vance?
He really was. And you know what else I liked? Because when I was listening to Tim Walz, there were a couple of things that I said, that makes sense. And that is what he's saying makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And,
all right.
And J.D. Vance actually said, you know what? I agree with him. But how we get there and get that done is where we differ. And he drew a clear line between how he and Trump were going to handle it and how Walz was going to. One thing I didn't like, J.D. Vance never brought up the fact that that Tim Walz has bragged about being a socialist. I wish he would have got it in there that the American people have said time and time again that they do not want that in this country. Yeah. Right? And he never brought that up, which I was a little disappointed. He should have.
We transcribed every word. We actually did an analysis that showed us all of the topics they covered, and every single topic was related to the left.
Yeah.
They didn't talk about, like things that are, Christian values and stuff like that, where he could feature and highlight that. We analyzed that. Now, give me a second, Deb, okay? Give me a second. Because what I'm going to do, now, when the news cycle comes up, you hear about stuff. I'm going to tell you, you hear about stuff, and then you talk about it, right? Like, you hear chatter online about Springfield, and then you hear about the cats, and then President Trump, and it amps up, and everybody's on it. Let me tell you, I just give you a peek under the tent as to something that's coming up. And this is how they plan these events. to bring public awareness. It's already in place. I'll be meeting with J.D. Vance now. And when I say that, I'm not saying this to impress you. I have a duty to be part of this event that's taking place. And LFA TV is at the forefront. We're at the leading edge right now of an event to deliver. President Trump is delivering anybody that wants it, free filtration systems, all right, to the homes in Palestine, Ohio. Palestine, Ohio. That's coming up on October 26th. So just know that right now I'm telling you about something that you just wouldn't know unless I were telling you about it. Right. And it's going to be a big deal. I'm going to be meeting with J.D. Vance. He and I are Ohioans, and we're fellow Marines, first and foremost. And we're deploying there, all right? Yeah. We are deploying with Don Jr., Donald Trump Jr., no disrespect, Kimberly Guilfoyle, a whole bunch of other hosts, but they're not as dedicated as I am to helping to promote this for obvious reasons, because I'm in Ohio, number one. That's why I'm so I'm passionate about it, but so heavily favored as the leader of the media edge, right? John Solomon, he's not from Ohio, and he's a great guy, and he's going to be promoting it as well. So I need all hands on deck, all right? Go ahead and put that up on the screen. I want everybody, just real quick, to help us promote it, because the mainstream media is not going to promote this thing favorably, all right? They're not. So we, the people, need to do it. So the CEO that you heard of earlier in the week, he said, let's promote this thing on X. Let's get we, the people, energized to share this information. So we have to prepare between now and the 26th to promote a very positive message as to what President Trump's doing. For instance, he's not saying, vote for me and I will save you. He's not doing that. Taking action. He's saying enough is enough. All the equipment is pre-positioned. So Century H2O has offered, this equipment to give away, right? Why? So that we can get on LFA TV US on X. Why? So that we can go right around the mainstream media. So text LFA7 to 844-837-5132. And do me a favor, I'm going to make one very derogatory statement, all right? When I say that, and I look in our chat room, and I'll pick on one. We're literally in like 20 different chat rooms. Unfortunately, I can't get to all of them. But I always pick on Rumble, right?
And yeah.
What's that? Go ahead.
You should spread the love, Pete.
What's that?
You should spread the love.
Spread the love what? Yes, yes, I should. Yes, because Rumble people, sadly, it's a fact. And you guys can change it instantly. That's the beautiful part by me highlighting it. If you think that you can hide behind your computer, and I say, everybody, let's rally, let's go be around the mainstream media, and you just sit there and say, no, I choose to be a pincushion of the establishment, of the state-run media, and I'll just let them run all over the minds of everybody around me.
Once upon a time, in the bustling world of scientific discovery, a seemingly ordinary molecule has emerged as the hero of the century: hypochlorous acid. Curativa Bay, a Florida-based wellness company that offers a groundbreaking solution in skincare and disinfection with our hero technology. Hypochlorous acid is nothing short of miraculous, providing the best solution for skin breakouts and accelerating the healing of burns and wounds. Imagine something 80 times more effective than bleach, yet completely non-toxic and safe for you and your loved ones. Our skincare line is crafted with meticulous care, using only all natural ingredients sourced from the USA. Our hypochlorous formulations combine pure dead sea salt and purified water, ensuring a 2-year shelf life for our skincare products and a 5-year shelf life for our disinfectants. At Curativa Bay, we pride ourselves on offering 5-star customer service, reflecting our dedication to ensuring every customer's complete satisfaction. Join the thousands of satisfied customers who trust Curativa Bay for their wellness needs. Go to curativabay.com and don't forget to use promo code PETE for 10% off and free shipping for orders over $50.